Hey guys, William Murfitt here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode on Luke's Classic Mini. So today, the paint has dried, has had a second coat as well. I didn't film that. Today I'm going to try and get some top coat on. I'm armed with my trusty face mask and I've also replaced them horrible, falling apart trainers. Got some steel toe cap trainers. So yeah, let's get some paint applied. Let's do it.
I know you don't love me like you say you do.
Now, I am no painter, but considers to be covered in a number of layers of carpet. It's pretty good for a sort of first and second coat. Well, first coat, but quite a thick first coat. Gosh, fuming there. I need to put this back on. Alright, so next job is remove this wheel and then sort the studs. Okay, so I believe I touched on this previously in another episode. Now, when I put the wheel on, the stud, I don't know how that's going to come out, doesn't really protrude the angled section that this wheel nut sits on. So when the nut's done up, it doesn't come any further than maybe this little notch, which is fine apart from they've got the rest of this nut with thread inside that it could be secured to. Now the issue you have here is if something happens and the wheel nut starts to unwind, there is a possibility that, you know, it's not got very far to go. It could fall off and the other one could fall off and they could all fall off. And then before you know it, the wheel comes off. So that's not great. So what I want to do today is remove the drum. That wasn't adjusted, by the way. Remove the center cap, remove the hub, remove these 4 studs, and then put the new ones in. Right, okay, so the hub's off. This is the new stud. This is a 60mm, and this is the old one. You can put them next to each other. You can see there is a significant difference in length. Now, it's not much, but you've got to take into account that this much extra thread will be going into the wheel nut, making that more secure. Right, that is the new stud attached, and you can tell already we've got a little bit more thread. So let's see what it's like. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Thankfully it's only a mini, so stuff isn't particularly heavy. Just at times a bit awkward. So easy to get on to start with. And this wheel's going to come back off to adjust that brake up, but I wanted to try and get an understanding of what it's going to be. And yeah, I am much happier with that already. I need to sit the other side on. So before, I was given 3 rotations of this socket, and then it was tight by hand, and it's obviously been significantly more. So yeah, just need to adjust that brake up, and then we're done with this back anyway. Oh, it is so unbelievably fumy in here, so I've got this on my face and less I need to talk to you. Anyway, wheel studs are done, hub's been re-torqued, wheels have been torqued. I probably have to take it off and on a few times to get the ride height right, so obviously this is a bit much, but it's still not level on the ground. So what I'll have to do is, when I've got all of the work done, I'll take the ramps fully away, put it onto the floor, test it, lift it up, wind the adjusters in or out, depending on how if I want it higher or lower, measure them compared to the other side, make sure it's level across, and then try again. Quite a bit of trial and error with that, but yes, it should be pretty good. So there's that done today. There's that done. It's probably going to need another coat at some point in the near future, but it's looking good. I'm really happy with how that's all looking. So job still to do. I've got to grind down the outer seal. I've got to take off that front wheel and finish welding in the inside of the wheel arch. There's only a tiny little bit, like just behind this arch. Clutch, speedo cable, tidy up the passenger side and paint that floor, so then all the floor's done. Tidy up the boot floor welding, fit the new bungs to the floor, new fuel line, new brake lines, bleed the brakes, refit the windows, clean everything down, refit all the interior, and check for the oil leak. Still a huge list to go. Oh my. Right, so a very successful day yesterday. It's now another lunchtime. So check this floor out. I'm super happy with that. Probably could have had a bit more of a clean up on the floor. It's a bit rough, but that's really, really good. So I'm not going to put a second coat on it just now, because I want to make sure there's enough paint to do that side as well. And I'm going to do the seat. I can't grind up the seals because I haven't got the grinding discs. They're still not arrived yet. That side's done. Right, so this is going to be the last instalment for this episode. I've got lots of things I want to do. I'm just trying to work out the best plan of action. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to sand this bit of filler down that I did, and then give that a quick dusting of primer, and then hopefully get that a quick just blow over with the blue. That'll be done. Once that's dried, put the wheel arch back on. Okay, so today I'm going to be installing the stuff for the rear subframe. So I've got exhaust mounts, so that's the front one, that's the rear, and then I've got the brake pipe. So I've got a T-piece, so the pipe goes from the front of the car into the T-piece, the one side goes to the right hand, one side goes to the left hand. I've got right hand, and this one here goes to the left. These are pre-made pipes, which I've just bought from the internet, and they're fitted with a UNF thread, but a metric head size. But yeah, so they all work. They're all lovely. So I've done these before, and yeah. So what I'm gonna do is just jack the coat ever so slightly on this side, give me a bit more access to get underneath, and then mount them up. Okay, so the pipe is now installed here. It's installed from this side all the way across to there. The rear handbrake, or the rear exhaust hanger, is mounted as well. The front one, there's a bit of a issue with this bolt. There's one there and one there. This one goes in fine. This one here, there's actually like a blob of weld right at the very top of the start of the thread, so I need to just put a tap down there to try and clean that up, and hopefully that will resolve that issue. Alright, front exhaust mount down. Just got to go underneath for now, or go inside and disconnect this front cable, so that next episode I can weld up that in well, the exhaust tunnel. Just looking from underneath, it should be a pretty straightforward job. Nice simple repair, and yeah, I'm also going to put a P-clip on here to hold this battery cable in place. Yeah, super happy with the results so far. Right, so I'm finding it very difficult to try and stick to, or remain focused at least, but there's loads to be done, and I'm just trying to do little bits here and there to try and get the job sorted. So the rear brakes, or rear brake pipes are sorted, the rear studs are sorted, and the driver's floor is painted. So super happy with the results so far. I guess it's time to call this video an end, and just say thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this content and the other content I put up for this channel, and you're looking forward to the future stuff as well, please consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. Give this one a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.